Hi everybody, and welcome to your workout today. I just need you to grab a set of dumbbells so that you can join me for some strength training today. Once you have your dumbbells, clear your area and let's get warmed up. So I want you to start with just an easy march on the spot. Stand up nice and tall, focus on that posture, and reset from this forward positioning to a nice tall, open chest. Keep those feet moving, but start to roll the shoulders back. And I want you to think about actively squeezing through the back as you pull back and down. Now reverse that and bring it forward. Good, and release that back down. Take this a little wider, add a little bit of a dip or a squat in this movement and a little twist so that we can warm up through the upper body. Good, make this a little bigger and really reach. One more each side. Good, and relax that. I want to start warming up the back side of the body. So I want you to think about bringing your heel forward, pushing your hips back behind you, and then lowering yourself down towards that foot. Try the other side. Lower down. So you should feel a nice stretch through the back side of that body. But keeping in mind, our posture is staying nice and strong and athletic. Can you go a little lower? One more on each side. Good. Drop that down. Add that little step touch or a bounce. Again, we're just keeping everything loose while we get warmed up. I want to change this up and bring those heels up towards your glutes. Right here, nice strong movement. Again, warming up the back side of the leg. Now let's trade that in. I want you to think about coming forward with the foot right here. Try to drive your palm of your hand towards that foot. Focusing on not letting this happen, right? Keeping everything intentional and nice and strong. Good, one more each side. A little shuffle in those feet. And I think we're ready to go. So we're gonna have 5 exercises that we're gonna go through for this first round or 2. We're gonna have 40 seconds to work. Keep going with your little warm up there, but 40 seconds. It's not about speed and it's not about how many reps you can get in. In that 40 seconds, you're gonna go at your own pace and you're gonna keep your form. And I will coach you through that form for each exercise that we do. For our first exercise, we have 40 seconds where we are going to work on a goblet squat. So that means you're gonna grab one dumbbell. Bring that dumbbell into both hands, and I want you to bring it nice and close to your body. Don't let it fall out here. You're gonna keep it in nice and tight right here. You're gonna take it to a nice comfortable squat position, which means your feet are gonna be just wider than hip width apart. You're gonna hold onto this dumbbell and you're gonna lower your hips down towards the ground. Just like that, that's your goblet squat. You ready to join me? We're gonna get started on this 40 seconds of goblet squat. If you get tired at any point, you set that weight down. Join me again when you can. Does that sound good? Okay, dumbbell up, reset that posture, and get ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Squat it down, stand it tall. Keeping that weight close to the body and sinking your hips down towards your heel. So try not to be too far forward. Really push those hips back. Now, as we get a little tired, our knees tend to want to move. I want you to really control this. It's a lower and a lift. Hang on to this for 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. You're gonna want to grab your other dumbbell. We're gonna do a hammer curl to an overhead press. It looks like this. Curl up, press overhead, and reset. You ready to join me? Grab those weights. 3, 2, here we go. Curl, press, reset. Try to stay in control of these weights the whole time. Upper body's nice and tall. You're gonna hear me talk a lot about posture, so try not to let it come here. We want to make sure that our spine is long and strong. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set those down, shake out your grip. We're gonna stay with these 2 weights and we're gonna bring it to a lunge. We're gonna alternate sides. So grab those weights, reset that upper body posture, get ready to alternate lunge in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, step back, bring it forward. Now, check out my back leg. My kneecap is coming down towards the ground. Try not to make it so big that there's not a lot of travel in that back leg, but not so small that you're not getting a great range of motion either. Upper body nice and proud. Hang on to it. 3, 2, 1. You're gonna keep these weights with you for 1 more, okay? It's called a row. It's going to target your upper back. Okay, it looks like this. I'm gonna hinge forward just a little bit, and I am going to pull both of my arms back. Join me in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now my intention is to really squeeze at the top of this range of motion. Don't let the elbows stay down here. I want you to really pull those elbows so that they're pointing behind you. Keep it nice and long through the spine. Give me 10 more seconds here. Can you pause a little longer at the top? Really squeeze that upper back before you reset. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I need you to join me down here. We've got 1 more exercise before you get a bit of a rest, okay? I want you to go into a push-up position, whether you're on your knees or your toes. Hands are slightly wider than your shoulders. Find that plank position, knees or toes. Push-ups, here we go. Now, push-ups are pretty difficult to get a really good range of motion, but I want you to trust yourself. Lower yourself down a little further each time before you press up. Stay nice and strong. Give yourself a break if you need to, but keep pushing through. You have under 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come on up, shake everything out. Round 1 is done. No changes. We're gonna go through those same exercises. You can adjust your weight if you need to. A little heavier if that felt fairly easy. A little lighter if you weren't quite able to complete some of those range of motion movements. but we're gonna do it all again. Don't worry, you're still in rest mode. Towel off, grab some water, release everything, because you've still got 30 seconds of this rest time. We're gonna go back to that goblet squat. While you're resting, take a look up here. I want you to focus this time on pushing your hips back first. So it's a nice tailbone shove towards the other wall before you stand yourself back up. Don't let it sort of tuck under or round. All right, rest time is over. I need you to grab your weight. Get it to that goblet hold one more time. As you goblet hold, don't round out the shoulders. Stand nice and tall. Find that squat and get ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push the hips back, drive back up. Now look, my whole foot is pushing off the ground. Don't think about being on your toes and driving up, and don't think about being too far back here. I want your whole foot to drive through the floor, keeping that strong posture. Nice work. Got 10 seconds here. Three, 2, 1. Grab that other weight. Curl and press. In order to reset, I want this to open up. Nice strong posture. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2. It's time to curl. Bring those up overhead. Now you probably have one arm that's slightly stronger than the other, and it's gonna wanna lead. Try not to let that happen. I want you to really focus on control of these weights. Also make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. It's a really strange thing that we humans do. We hold our breath at the very moment that we need it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep these with you. Shake out that grip. Get ready for lunges. Yes, grab your weight. Find that posture. Stand it tall. Alternate your feet in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now my body is staying fairly upright. So there's not a lot of forward lean on these lunges, right? Staying pretty quiet in that upper body, allowing the legs to do all of the work. Don't let those weights pull you forward. Strong frame, each and every rep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out that grip again. This is your row. So remember, targeting here by squeezing to really hold those weights nice and high. You ready? Hinge forward. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squeeze, reset. Where's your elbow? If it's down here and you're struggling to get those weights a little higher, go a little lighter. If your elbows are able to just continuously move through, slow down, focus on the weight, or maybe go a little heavier and really work that upper back. You've got 10 seconds here. Can you pause at the top? 3, 2, 1. Down on the floor again. We've got push-ups to do. So we're gonna work really hard to keep a long spine for all of these push-ups. Find that push-up position, knees or toes. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Try not to let yourself creep back into this tabletop position. I want you to think about pushing forward into your palms and having your hips in alignment so that you're not tabletop, you're in plank. Pushing up through your palms each time. Good, you've got 10 seconds. Where are your hips? Check them one more time for 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. Nice work. Guess what? You've done so well on those first 2 rounds. I'm gonna give it a 3rd round. So shake it out. You get another longer rest here. Grab some water, reset everything. We're gonna go back through that goblet squat, curl and press, lunge. And it's gonna be great because now we know exactly what we're doing. We know what we can do. So you got 30 seconds. Shake it out, roll those shoulders, whatever you need to get through. We're gonna go to that goblet squat one more time. You with me? Okay, we need 1 dumbbell. Remember what we're searching for. Open chest, pushing the hips back behind us. This is your final time going through with these goblet squats, okay? Last time, I promise. So I need you to grab that weight. Remember that we're keeping it close to the chest without rounding the chest, okay? You ready to join me? Goblet squats in 5, 4, 3, 2. Last time, let's do this. Stay nice and strong. Now remember, it's not about speed. I really want you to focus on a nice range of motion. So if you feel like you're kind of right here, I want you to see if you can extend that a little lower. Okay? Now, if you're feeling a little bit of work happening in your upper and middle back, that means this weight is doing a bit of its job. But if it's too much, set it down and continue right here for 3, 2, 1. Okay, curl and press. Final time through these. Now look, if you're tired, which happens, we're gonna wanna be here. It's really hard to curl and press here. I need you to reset. Stand tall. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Curl and press. Very good. Try to keep that spine nice and long. Try not to let momentum take over. Makes it easier, but we're not working on that momentum right now. We are nice and quiet through the body. Arms are doing all the work. Under 10 seconds here. Three, 2. Shake that out. Lunges are next. Little grip break if you need it. We're gonna get ready. Alternating lunges. Weights are in your hands. Unless you need a break from them, then don't pick them up. But if you're with me with the weights, it's time to get them. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Upper body, tall and strong. Lower body, doing all of that work. Slow down, focus on that range of motion. Keep it nice and tall. My weight is kind of evenly spread between my 2 feet. So I'm not heavily weighted on the front foot, or I'm not heavily weighted on that back foot. 50-50. For 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Grip break. Rows. Close to the end of this grouping. So I need you to reset one more time. Pick up those weights. Here's the hinge forward. Upper back is working. Ready? Join me with that pull and reset. Now, if this is feeling pretty fatigued for you, there's always the option of doing one at a time. You keep going with whichever one works best for you today. Can you squeeze a little harder at the top before resetting? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set those down. Can you do push-ups with me one more time? The answer is, of course you can. You're gonna do what you can for this last 40 seconds right here. So find your push-up position and get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now, take a second to analyze where your hands are. Are they really wide? I want you to pull them in a little bit. But if they're too narrow, it's gonna feel really difficult. So I want you to be just outside your shoulder width, okay? And like I said before, we're not back here in this tabletop. I need you to push into the palms of your hands. And keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. You are done that block. I have one little challenge left for you. We're gonna do some core work with our weight. So you're gonna need one weight for this one. So this is sort of a full body stabilizing. You're gonna hold your weight in both your hands. And I want you to draw a really big circle. But there's a catch. I want you to use momentum on the way up, but control it on the way down. So it looks like this. I'm gonna get a little momentum on the way up, but on the way down, I'm gonna control that weight. Then we'll go the other way. Drive it up, control it on the way down. Looks like fun, right? Shake out those shoulders. Get ready to join me. Remember, we get to use that momentum. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Up, control it on the way down. Go the other way. Now, don't get me wrong. The arms and the shoulders are doing a lot of the work, but my braking mechanism, my slowing down mechanism is right here. I need you to squeeze everything in so that you are pushing on the way up and using that as a braking system on the way down. Take your time. Don't rush. Go the other way. I want you to hang out here for about 10 more seconds. Do what you can. 3, 2, 1. Set that down, give it a little shake out. Nice work. Okay, we had that nice smooth circle. We're gonna go for a pushing mechanism now and a driving mechanism. So take a look. I am going to push off this leg, allow my heel to lift as I shove the weight from side to side. It looks like this. I'm gonna go from chest height and I'm gonna use some momentum to push, and then I gotta use that braking system again. Push and brake. This right here is your braking system. Shoulders back. I want you to join me in this one. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push. Come back to the chest. Go the other way. Push. Come back to the chest. Really think dynamic. Ooh, and then isolated. Ready? Dynamic. Isolated in. Good. Stay nice and strong through that upper body. Try not to counterbalance by pushing the back away. You want to stay nice and tall. Again, the weight is in the hands, but through the body, your stabilizers is your gas pedal and your brake pedal. Gas pedal on the way out, brake on the way in. Three, two, one. Set that down. We're gonna do each of those one more time, and then we're done. Shorter amounts of time this time also. Up and around, both directions, gas pedal and brakes. You with me? 10 seconds till go time, so I need you to grab that weight. Last time through. 3, 2, step on the gas. Here we go, up. Bring it down, under control. Other way. Now, if this time feels a little tougher, bend your arms and shorten the lever. You are still working the same way. It's just a shorter lever. Keep moving through this process. You've got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, quick shake out. One final round of that push-pull, okay? Get that system ready. Reset those shoulders. Join me for that nice dynamic push in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drive. Put those brakes on. All that control is coming from your stabilizers, your trunk right here. Keep it nice and strong. Again, if it's feeling tougher, that lever isn't going to be as long. But we're still using the gas pedal and the brakes. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Set that down. Shake it all out. Hard part over. Take a second here. Loosen everything up. Nice job. Grab those hands. I want you to really clasp them together. This is where you get to round out that spine. This is where you get to let it go. Now, reset yourself to standing tall. Clasp your hands behind, pull back, tighten here. Nice work. Release that. Point your thumbs down to the ground and pull your hands back behind you. Should feel a nice stretch through the front side of the arm. Good, reset that down. Just like we did in the warm-up, I want you to put that one foot forward, push your hips back, round it out, draw a nice big circle with those hands. One more on each side. One more time for me. Reset that posture. Stand tall, stand proud. Awesome job, everybody. I can't wait to see you back here for another workout.